Hey guys, it's Chris, and welcome back to Something Else Fallout. What? This is a repair channel. Yeah, I'm a huge Fallout fan. Nuka Cola. What do we have on the show today? Today, I finally managed to procure the Fallout 12 can cooler. I'm not going to call it a refrigerator. We're going to unbox it. I literally just picked it up, and those buttheads at Target sliced the daggone box and screwed it up. That's great. There we go. 12 can cooler. Great for gaming rooms, small spaces, and dorms. Cool. So it says Thermo Electric technology, otherwise known as piezoelectric. You heat up a small plastic piezo and it makes heat on one side. You blow air on it. It creates cool on the other side. That's how these work. I did a video on replacing your power supply in your little mini fridge. Many thousands of views on that, and I'll probably be doing the same to this. Let me put this on the floor because it's quite large. Inside, you get an instruction booklet for the Fallout vending machine mini fridge Thermo Electric cooler. This is not a toy. It is one big old piece, and it looks incredible. This was $99 US at Target. And holy moly, this is cool. It sucks that the box was damaged, but I'll do what I can with tape. Inside, you have a little grip handle to open it. And you get a power cord inside, 2 removable shelves, and this bad boy will hold 12 cans. 4, 8, 12, 16-ounce cans. In addition to the shelves, it also has a removable drip tray here to catch any condensation water that comes from leaving this on. There is sometimes when you open and close, condensation that forms on this element drips down. It's all sealed, and it would collect in this where you could simply remove this and get it out if the refrigerator itself, or if the cooler is tilted this way where the water would actually drain into it. I don't think that's the case, but it is still a nice option so you don't have to go in here and keep wiping this all the time. It has a nice gasket around to keep it airtight. These do work extremely well. Based on your ambient temperature, it's likely that condensation will appear. This is normal and not a defect. Simply wipe the condensation with a dry cloth. If any frost appears on the cooler, this is also normal. Turn it off for a couple hours and wipe away the frost or ice. There's your little Thermo Electric element right here where those 4 stainless screws are. The other fridge I have is like one of these, and the shelf is right here, so double the size. It's not intended for continuous use. Turn it off intermittently. Well, when you replace the power supply with the Meanwell, that SOB will run for years on end. Comes with a double thingy power cord. On the back of the unit, you have AC 120 volt, light on or on sensor, off or cold. So when you plug this in, give it a good snug up. Made by Toy NK, Tonk from Zenimax. There's the light. Not very bright, but you know, you've seen them in the Fallout game. There you go. When you turn the unit on, a green power cord comes in the back. The light comes on the sensor mode is when it detects movement, it'll go out eventually on its own. There we go. Lights out. Grab the handle. Light comes on. Now, how are we doing on temperatures? I literally just plugged this in. We're going to use the ThermoMaster P3, the world's smallest thermal camera. Actually, this isn't the smallest anymore. The P2 was the world's smallest thermal camera. But the P3 is a nice addition to the bunch, and it gives me a more accurate temperature reading, and I can focus in on macro, and blue is cold. Right now, we're at 20 degrees Celsius. Inside of here is, on the piezo itself, it's 11 and dropping 10.9, 10.4. Now this takes a couple hours to get cold. So 10 degrees Celsius, 9, and slowly going down. For a refrigerator cooler, normal small mini fridges are not. You're looking at 56 centimeters or 22 inches by 8 inches or 20 and a half to 21 centimeters wide. Depth is 9 inches or 23 centimeters. And that's it. That is the Fallout vending machine mini fridge from the game. They're coming different things. Usually you would open this up and get some Nuka Colas. And that is a really cool feature. Now I do have some Nuka Cola replicas I could put in this for the whole Endeavor thing. It would be cool if the change button works. But it's nice that the little light works. You can turn it on. Whoops. One of these buttons. Not that one. And you can turn the light on all the time, but I wouldn't leave it on. Fake coin receptor and button of, I don't know how you would select it, but it is really cool. On the bottom is just a place where you could probably put some rubber feet. It does slide around. One fan in the center here, and cools to 36 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 C below ambient temperature. 120 volt, 0.7 amps, which is about 50 watts or so, 40-ish, 36 to 40 watts. There's a big heat sink in here. If you know how these coolers work, there's an element that when DC power is applied to it, it creates heat. You blow air across the heat, hence the fan, and the outputs up here for venting the air, hot air out, creates cold on the inside, which then radiates through and cools your beverages. It would be nice if it said Nuka Cola instead of Fallout, but it's still cool. $99 at Target. Use my code, I don't have one, and save absolutely nothing. So that's a quick review and unboxing of your Fallout vending machine mini refrigerator Thermo Electric cooler, otherwise piezo technology. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you learned something.